Originating from the glaciers of the Tibetan Plateau, the Yarlung Tsangpo River begins its journey in one of the most remote and pristine regions on Earth. These glaciers, often referred to as the Third Pole, due to their vast ice reserves, feed the river with life-giving waters. The Yarlung Tsangpo River carves its way through breathtaking landscapes, meandering through the towering peaks of the Himalayas. As it flows, it creates deep gorges and lush valleys, painting a picture of natural beauty that has inspired countless legends and stories. Nurturing life along its course, the river supports diverse ecosystems and human settlements. For centuries, communities in China, India, and Bangladesh have relied on this mighty river for sustenance, transportation, and cultural identity. The river, known as the Brahmaputra in India and Jamuna in Bangladesh, is a lifeline for millions. It irrigates fields, supports fisheries, and provides water for daily needs, making it indispensable to the people living along its banks. However, the river's fate now hangs in the balance as China embarks on an ambitious project, the construction of the world's largest dam on the Yarlung Tsangpo. This colossal structure aims to generate unprecedented amounts of hydroelectric power, potentially transforming the region's energy landscape. This endeavor has sparked both awe and apprehension, promising immense benefits while raising serious concerns about its potential impact on downstream nations. The project has ignited debates among environmentalists, policymakers, and local communities, each weighing the pros and cons of such a monumental undertaking. The proposed dam is located in the Great Bend region of the Yarlung Tsangpo, a particularly narrow and deep section of the river. This area is known for its dramatic topography, where the river makes a sharp turn and plunges into one of the world's deepest gorges. This geological feature offers China a unique opportunity to harness the river's immense hydroelectric potential. The energy generated here could power millions of homes and industries, driving economic growth and development. The dam's location, however, also places it at the heart of a complex geopolitical landscape, with the potential to reshape water security, environmental stability, and diplomatic relations across the region. As nations grapple with the implications of this project, the Yarlung Tsangpo River remains a symbol of both life and potential peril, its future intertwined with the hopes and fears of millions. The sheer scale of the proposed dam on the Yarlung Tsangpo is staggering. This river, often referred to as the Everest of rivers, is set to host one of the most ambitious engineering projects ever conceived. With an estimated generating capacity exceeding that of the Three Gorges Dam, currently the world's largest, the new dam aims to harness the immense power of the Yarlung Tsangpo's flow. This megastructure is set to become a new benchmark in engineering ambition, pushing the boundaries of what is possible in hydroelectric power generation. The Three Gorges Dam, while an impressive feat of engineering, has also been associated with significant environmental and social consequences. It has caused widespread flooding, displaced millions, and altered ecosystems. The new dam on the Yarlung Tsangpo is expected to dwarf the Three Gorges in both size and power generation. Its construction will require unprecedented levels of planning and resources. This raises questions about the potential for even greater ecological disruption and displacement of local populations. The environmental impact could be profound, affecting biodiversity and water quality. The project's immense cost, estimated to be in the billions of dollars, further underscores the high stakes involved. Financing such a colossal endeavor will require significant investment and international cooperation. China's willingness to undertake such a massive project reflects its determination to secure its energy future and solidify its position as a global leader in infrastructure development. This project is not just about energy, it's about national pride and technological prowess. As engineers and scientists work tirelessly to bring this vision to life, the world watches with a mix of awe and concern, wondering about the long-term implications of such a monumental undertaking. China's pursuit of large-scale hydroelectric projects like the Yarlung Tsangpo Dam is driven by a pressing need to transition away from fossil fuels and combat climate change. The country has pledged to achieve carbon neutrality by 2060. Meeting this ambitious target requires a significant shift towards renewable energy sources, with hydropower playing a crucial role. The Chinese government sees hydroelectric power as a clean and efficient way to meet its growing energy demands. The Yarlung Tsangpo Dam, with its potential to generate vast amounts of electricity, is a cornerstone of this strategy. However, critics argue that the environmental and social costs of such megadams often outweigh their purported benefits. This raises questions about the true sustainability of China's approach to green development. While China stands to gain significantly from the dam's energy output, downstream countries like India and Bangladesh fear the potential consequences for their water security and agricultural productivity. The Yarlung Tsangpo, known as the Brahmaputra in India and Jamuna in Bangladesh, is a lifeline for millions. Any alteration in the river's flow could have devastating impacts on irrigation, drinking water supplies, and the delicate ecosystems that depend on the river's natural rhythms. The potential for China to control the flow of the river during times of drought or political tension is a major source of anxiety for downstream nations. This raises concerns about the potential for water to become a source of conflict rather than cooperation in the region. Section 5. The environmental price tag, seismic risks, and ecosystem disruption. Beyond the immediate concerns of water scarcity, the Yarlung Tsangpo Dam project raises serious environmental red flags. The dam's location in a seismically active region amplifies the risk of catastrophic failure. A major earthquake could have devastating consequences, not only for the dam itself, but also for the millions of people living downstream. The dam's construction is already disrupting fragile ecosystems, threatening biodiversity, and the livelihoods of communities that depend on the river's natural resources. The long-term ecological impacts of such a massive infrastructure project remain uncertain. Section 6. A test of diplomacy, navigating regional tensions. The Yarlung Tsangpo Dam project has become a focal point of geopolitical tension in the region. China's assertive pursuit of its energy and development goals has strained relations with India and Bangladesh, who view the dam as a potential threat to their national interests. The lack of a comprehensive water-sharing agreement between China and its downstream neighbors exacerbates mistrust and heightens the risk of conflict. Building trust and fostering cooperation will be essential for managing the shared waters of the Yarlung Tsangpo River and ensuring regional stability. International pressure for greater transparency and dialogue could help to mitigate the risks and promote a more equitable and sustainable approach to transboundary water governance. Section 7. Balancing Act Development, Environment, and International Cooperation. The Yarlung Tsangpo Dam project presents a stark reminder of the complex challenges of balancing development aspirations with environmental stewardship and international cooperation. China's pursuit of clean energy and economic growth must be weighed against the potential cost to downstream nations and the health of the river ecosystem. A more sustainable and equitable path forward requires China to prioritize transparency, engage in meaningful dialogue with its neighbors, and consider the long-term ecological and social impacts of its actions. The international community also has a role to play in promoting responsible dam development and fostering cooperation among riparian nations. Section 8. The Global Impact, a case study in transboundary water management. The Yarlung Tsangpo Dam project serves as a crucial case study for transboundary water management in an era of climate change and increasing water stress. The lessons learned from this project will have implications for other transboundary rivers around the world. The need for robust legal frameworks, effective institutions, and transparent data sharing mechanisms to govern shared water resources is becoming increasingly urgent. Building trust and fostering cooperation among riparian nations is essential for ensuring the equitable and sustainable use of transboundary rivers and preventing future water conflicts. Section 9. The future of the Yarlung Tsangpo, a shared responsibility. The future of the Yarlung Tsangpo River hangs in the balance. This majestic river, which flows through some of the most breathtaking landscapes on Earth, is a lifeline for millions of people. Its waters nourish the land, support agriculture, and sustain countless communities. The decisions made today will have far-reaching consequences for generations to come. The river's health directly impacts the well-being of future generations, who will either reap the benefits of our wise choices or suffer the consequences of our neglect. It is imperative that China, India, and Bangladesh work together to find a path forward that balances development needs with environmental protection and regional stability. These nations share not only the river, but also the responsibility to protect it. By embracing transparency, dialogue, and a shared commitment to sustainability, these nations can ensure that the Yarlung Tsangpo continues to be a source of life and prosperity for all who depend on it. Community involvement and grassroots initiatives are equally crucial in this endeavor. The international community must also remain engaged, providing support and encouragement for responsible water management practices in the region. Global cooperation can bring in expertise, resources, and innovative solutions to address the challenges faced by the Yarlung Tsangpo. The Yarlung Tsangpo's fate is a shared responsibility, demanding careful consideration and collaborative action. Only through united efforts can we ensure that this vital river continues to thrive, benefiting both people and the environment for generations to come.